Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. This is not the video I promised with tickets, that will come up very soon. But I've been sorting, as you know, and I came across some little scraps of paper and lots of little scraps of lined paper. Now the more yellow this lined paper is, the older it is. Now if I remember correctly, I had this lined pad in the early 70s, and for some reason it never got used. It got put down the bottom of a drawer and there it stayed. So I turned it into a little notepad that can be tucked into a journal or into a card for someone to write on, and I made several of them, as is witnessed here. I've got two of the same. The pieces of paper are about that big. I'm not sure what I was going to use them for originally, but I've repurposed them into something nice so that they can be used, and I've put them into a baggie, into a cellophane bag. I'm having trouble getting the top. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Now, I try to remember when I'm putting things into bags to have them so that they open from the bottom. That way the bag can be repurposed and repurposed. Okay, so that's 4 of those little notepads that can be used in journals. The next thing I came across was more lined paper, of course. And I've made little booklets that are 3.5 inches by 3 3/4. Now, if you want that in millimeters, it is 9 by 10. Okay? Centimeters, not millimeters. I think I've already got one of these out. I have. Okay. So, have I got one that I can show you? No, I haven't. What I did was I folded the pieces of paper I had. This was another stack of papers that I had. I had papers everywhere, and I think I've got some of the original stuff here. So what I did was folded 3 sheets of paper and turned them into a little miniature signature. And instead of stitching them in, I put 6 or 7 lots of the single signature, the triple pages, and I stapled them into the little cardboard pieces that I had. Well, this is actually paper, but the back is cardboard. And I've stapled them. You can't see the staples. There's 1, 2, and 3. And I covered the edge like a spine with washi tape, and then I put another washi tape here and here and decorated the top. So there is a few of these as well. Now, it took me about half an hour to make these. So it's not very long. It's not time consuming. It's quite simple. So there's that one, and this little one, and the little green one. Or if you want to use it that way, you can do. So, you know, it's your choice. But you can see there that I've used the same method in all of them. Folded them, creased them over, bound them, stapled them, bingo, job done. And once again, putting those in there. Now these are all going into a Happy Mail parcel that I'm gifting somebody. Now, I've got this insane urge to, sorry about the sniff, but I've got this insane urge to sneeze. Now this is, here we go. I didn't cover this one up for some reason. So you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little signatures in there. And it's another little book that can be used for whatever. And this one, I had a piece of paper that size, and the papers here just fitted in there perfectly. So I used my stapler to put staples in the middle like a proper little book. So you can turn each page over and write on it if you want to, or stick things into, not fussed. So there's 2 of those, and then there's a series of little matchbooks. because I had some little scraps of pretty papers left. Let me just put these into here so that they're out of the way. And that way they can go straight into the box when I turn the video off. So I made little matchbooks. Once again, little bits and pieces left over, offcuts. This was an offcut, but it matches that piece there. And I've got 3 little other ones. These are wonderful for putting into little tuck spots in journals. Now I rounded the corner on this one because I forgot, and I put the tape all the way around, so it was a little bit tight getting that one in. And then there's this little one as well. So that's what's kept me busy this afternoon while I've tried to been sorting out my room. It's getting there. It's getting there. I am now down by 3 boxes, so I am very chuffed with that. Mind you, my dining room table is looking a bit of a disaster area, because you know what it's like when you sort. You put things aside and you think, right, I'll put them away, and sometimes they don't get put away for a day or so. I'm glad for this reason only that I'm on my own, because I can leave it in a dump spot and not have anybody criticize. As long as the table is workable when somebody comes to visit, I'm happy with that. But okay, a little bit of coloured paper up the top, stapled it on, opening down the bottom, and you've got 3 very nice little packages to go to somebody. With that, my lovelies, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you for liking my videos enough to come back and see me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye for now. God bless.